Hello guys, this is Pap from Pap back at it again, and today we finally have FLUFFALS, another archetype, another video that a lot of you requested. I'm sorry for the delay, I think it is 1 week after the box dropped, but no, among streams and other videos it was tough, but we're finally here. And as you may have seen from the thumbnail, of course it's my version, it's spicy with some ML heroes, in that this is not a new idea. I've actually copied the path of the past because I already brought a video like this in the past and I loved it. And now that FLUFFALS have even more support, but more support that is not related, strictly related to the skill, we can play that with whatever we want. Honestly, this is one of the best ones. I mean, one of the decks that I had the most fun with, to be honest, because there's that a little bit of heroes in that actually makes me happy. Plus, there are some plays that you're just gonna love. So, before jumping right into it, guys, just a quick reminder: if you enjoy the content, please leave a like and subscribe. We appreciate it, and it really helps me a lot. Let's jump right into it. So, I'm here with the Supreme King, because you're gonna see something nice. So before showing you the deck list, guys, one thing I wanna say is that this deck has basically two versions. You can decide to play 30 cards or 25. So basically it depends on how you feel the deck is gonna do, like in terms of draws, because there are of course some specific cards you wanna have in your starting end, but sometimes if you manage to draw double with the FLUFFAL Wings and the Toy Vendor, well, 30 cards could be better, because otherwise you can get the risk of finishing your deck, as you will see in one of the replay. So it's up to you. So this is the version of 25 that I think I prefer in the end, but you're gonna see a couple of replays even with the 30 cards version. The 30 cards version was playing triple King of the Swamp, triple Necrofusion, and then I was playing also a third FLUFFAL Bear and a couple of FLUFFAL Cats. So that's up to you. So it was basically like this. There you go. It was like this. Yeah, I don't think it's. I prefer to play 25, but you know, I'm not the guy that loves 30 card stack, but I know some of you prefer to play 30 cards, so up to you. Now let's start again from the skill, right? The skill is Supreme King's Castle Revelation. Not a crazy one, you just reveal Polymerization in your hand and you play Supreme King's Castle from outside your deck. Why do we want to have this card on our field? Well, because then with the Polymerization and Necrofusion, we can fusion summon Havel heroes even if we do not have Dark Fusion. Right, so that's super nice. So this is our way to have access to Havel Hero Malicious Fiend. Another thing not to forget is that this card also provides a boost for all the Fiend type monsters you control by actually for a Fiend type monster that is batting, of course, of yours, by sending an Havel Hero from your extra deck or deck to the grave. So nice. It can come in clutch sometimes, because your opponent is not gonna think about it. So that's why we play two. You're never gonna summon two Malicious Fiend, but you play one for the eventual summon. That can happen both with Poly or the Necrofusion, and the second one is just for the boost. And the boost can be applied to any of the Frightful Fusion monster. There's also this guy, of course, as you could see right there, just because we're playing the King of the Swamp. Some of you can say, I mean, how are you gonna be able to summon this with just two? Guys, you draw so much, you can't even imagine how easy it is to get this guy either in the grave or in your hand. So really trust me. You're gonna see the replays though. Then I'm playing True Cruel Whale. It's so easy to summon too. Of course, thanks to the Edge Imp site, the new support. Guys, this card is crazy. You know why? You're gonna see one of the replays also as well. This thing is that you can use this during your opponent's turn, even if he goes first. Like if you open sight and maybe also Penguin in your hand, your opponent goes first, he starts to do his stuff, and you can interrupt by summoning the whale during your opponent's turn. I mean, your duel hasn't even started and you can already interrupt, plus you draw 2 with the Penguin, so it's even crazier, honestly, so I totally recommend 3 of this. Then triple dog because it is special because it is a searcher. Keep in mind, guys, these effect can be activated also if it is special summon. So your normal summon, if you have both these guys, your normal summon has to be the Penguin, and then the Penguin to special summon the dog, just because you can have access to the Dueler that is a lifesaver against zombies, especially. So also against Unchained. So definitely play one of this. The bear to search the toy vendor, triple patchwork because without the engine sight, if you don't have the King of the Swamp, you can't summon anything, so definitely triple of the patchwork, that is a +1, because you play this and you get this plus this, so it's a +1 in your hand. Double wings, it's fine for the 2 vendors. 1 dolphin because eventually you can recycle a toy vendor. Double poly, double necrofusion, super easy. For the extra deck, guys, the tiger eventually can be summoned even during your opponent's turn with the necrofusion, because you just need the King of the Swamp to replace the Edge Imper Sabers. Super nice. And the Millenniumized Restrict can be summoned with both the poly and the necrofusion as well to negate the fact. Super nice as well. And then we have the Kraken. It can be nice again, especially against Unchained. If you can't pop stuff, you can just send the grave and avoid the floating effect that all the Unchained cards have. And then yeah, that's it, guys. I love this version, honestly. Your opponent is not gonna expect the King of the Swamp plays, so you're gonna see some crazy Malicious Fiend. Why? Because summoning Malicious Fiend with the necrofusion during your opponent's battle phase means that they are forced to attack your Malicious Fiend. Because during your opponent's battle phase, all monsters they control are changed to attack position, and each monster they control must attack this Kari Fable. So if you use necrofusion in the battle phase, you just get that all of your opponent's monsters has to attack this guy. Lovely. And keep in mind, with the field spell, you can actually boost this guy up to 5100, because you're gonna get the boost of another Malicious Fiend. Level 8 multiplied by 200 is 1600. I love it. I love it. Just check the replays. You're gonna see some super funny stuff, guys. I love it. That's all for the explanation. If you have any questions, don't forget to drop them in the comment section down below. And let's jump right into the replays. Here we go, my boys. I'm showing you first the replays with the 30 cards. As you can see, we have 30 cards here, and we're going first. I was also playing the Edge Imp, so then I decided to cut it, even though it is another way to normal summon the stuff, but then I regret it because it's a level 3, and that's what I didn't like. So, it doesn't change. It's just like another Edge Imp to summon the Frightful guys. So as you can see, we got Altergeist here, right? So we started with the bear to get the toy vendor, and that was a mistake, guys. Because I mean, I drew the wing and that was fine, but I should have summoned the dog first so that I could have discarded the wing. So that was a misplay here, but it was one of the first replays, guys. So I was just learning the deck. So I got the penguin done. As you can see, when you normal summon this guy, you have another way to discard. Plus, you draw even more cards. That's why I was playing the Edge Imp in the first place. As you can see, we got the patchwork, so the skill to get the Supreme Castle, double draw with the wings, blood the toy vendor, even more draws, polymerization into the cruel whale to begin with, popping and drawing with the penguin, discarding a dog, another polymerization with the King of the Swamp, second poly into a Millenniumized Restrict, just in case he goes for those. He's got the Compulsory Operation Device. That was actually a bad idea to pop the Linkuribo. I should have popped one of the back rows, but it was just my misplay, guys. Keep in mind that at the end of this, we still have the Necrofusion plus the Edge Imp side with the FLUFFALS monster, so during our opponent's turn we can still do stuff. I decided to send this, guys, that in the end I was not playing, just because now we have a King of the Swamp plus a Fiend level 6 or higher, because keep in mind, to summon the Evil Hero, you need the level 6 or higher Fiend type monster. So it's got the Manifestation, it's got the multi-figure there straight away, Silky Rose to target the back row, activating that in response, going straight away into the Malicious Fiend. So it's here, as you can see, in attack position. Maybe I could have done something different, but I just wanted to summon that guy. So he's got the Malicic, the Multi-Faker. It's a fact, but he already uses Silky Rose, so he can't bounce anything else for the rest of the turn. He's got an Extia, as you can see right there. Then Pokuwari coming back to hand, and Marionetter. So setting the Manifestation from the deck at this point. Marionetter to get another monster, the boy, and summoning another Extia. Now his plan was to get rid of the Malicious Fiend, but I think he misplayed, by attacking directly, right? And then inflicting damage, send it to grave. He could have not done that, because he had to attack this. He can't attack directly. So, but still to avoid that, I went with the Edge Imp Sight, summoning the Cruel Whale, popping the Malusic, so nothing can happen there. He's now battle phase, he's forced to attack. He didn't realize that I was boosting myself up. That's how you do it, my boys. There you go. Here we go, my boys. Sky Striker. Still 30 cards stack, as you can see right there. We got Into the Void, double Into the Void to begin with. The Area Zero, the Ray, of course. That was it was a lot. It was a little bit of time since the last time I saw Sky Striker. Okay. Multi, still annoying to deal with, to be honest, but yeah. I guess they're not that much of a menace anymore. So, Into the Void in the grave, he's got an interruption, we know that. So we got the Sighting End. We started with the dog, he went negating, but we don't care because we already have everything. I just wanted to get the wings, but that's fine. Toy Vendor in this case, to discard the other Toy Vendor. We got the Penguin, I used Toy Vendor to get the wings. So now King of the Swamp to get the Poly, we got the Sight. So we first used the fact to get the field spell, then Polymerization into Kraken to draw 2 and discard 1, that is of course the wings. Now wings in grave to draw 2 plus grab another monster. At this point double set, double Necrofusion, and we're attacking. Keep in mind guys, we now have the King of the Swamp in grave. We also have the Sight, so we could potentially use a Necrofusion to go into another whale, and then as soon as as one of our boys popped, we can go into actually whale popping the Kraken, and one card your opponent controls. We have a Fiend monster in the grave that is level 6 or higher. Necrofusion is ready to summon the Malicious Hero, the Evil Hero. He's got ready to attack. Actually, I was attacking twice. Kaina to get that out, but of course, to stop my opponent's my monster attacking. Winded Anchor recycled, then Kaina coming. Then Kaina getting some life points boost, but the dog comes back in the end phase. Again, Encore to steal my Kraken. Kraken's effect is negated though, so now use Area Zero to send the boy to the grave. So this means we have access now to the Malicious Boy, to the Evil Hero. There you go. Afterburners to pop that. I let him do the pop because it was fine. I had the other one. I was chilling right now. Even though maybe I could have just summoned the whale. But still, he went with a set card. He's attacking. Battle phase. Necrofusion. We got the level 8 plus the King of the Swamp into Evil Hero. Malicious Fiend. It's beautiful, isn't it? There you go. Now he's forced to attack. He can't avoid that. Boosting up, getting the damage. Ray is coming. And Ray, even if it's summon defense, for the effect of Malicious Fiend, gets turned into attack position and has to attack again. So he's gonna lose. That's how you do it, my boys. There you go. Here we go, my boys. Third replay. What do we have here? Don't pay attention to the action. Duel was just farming the event, and it was PvP. So we got the Supreme Castle Revelation after the patchwork that gives us a +1. Then the bear to get the toy vendor, discarding the other toy vendor. So unfortunately, not a good draw. But the toy vendor gets us a dog, so dog can get the penguin. And I decided to go with the Necrofusion. I was chilling now because I had the Necrofusion, I had the Sighting End. again, so I basically have double interruption in there. So it's got Aruha to pop the card. This is Unchained actually, as you can see. So Soul also in hand, this is gonna be able to pop stuff. Let's see what he's going for. The Soul to discard and pop my back row. I said, okay, that's fine. He's got all the Unchained stuff going straight away. Keep in mind, we have an interruption in hand. He links someone with my dog to go into the quick link during my turn. So it's got the Biscuit, but we don't care. Another summon. Before he ends the main phase, there you go. Cruel Whale touching the field, popping the boy that can link summon, plus Penguin giving us a draw, discarding the card that I was playing in the 30 card version, keep in mind. It's got the recycling, still link summon tree into the Anguish. Now Anguish can actually link summon with my whale and go into Abomination. He can attack, it's not lethal, still in the end phase he pops the field spell, still good. We got the dog to begin with, getting the Fluffal wings. Now a toy vendor to get the bear, then wings to draw even more. We got the toy vendor again with another draw. Polymerization into tiger to pop everything we see, as you can see right there. Then cat to recycle the poly, penguin to draw 2. It's a lot of stuff there. And I didn't pop the back row because I knew it was an Unchained card, so I popped just a boy, and then we had another poly to go further, but he scooped. That's how you do it, my boy. We also had the Negro Fusion actually. That's how you do it, my boys. There you go. Now guys, here they come, the duels with the 25 card, as you can see right there. So this is in on the ladder again. So this is super nice. Again, he's got a set monster and a set card, and I said, you know what? During Eastern 1, we're going with Egypt side plus Penguin. So we are popping a card plus drawing 2, and our duel has not even started. Look at that, I love it. Popping the back row was a nice Dragon Prison, lovely. Then we got the bear to get the toy vendor. This time I played it correctly, so I first summoned the... Actually, I did not, so silly me. Maybe because I already had the wings in the grave? No, I'm just stupid. So dog to get the wings, and again, same mistake. I was attacking there. I don't know why, guys. I forget that I had to summon the dog to get the wings and then discard the wings with the toy vendor. I don't know. Keep in mind this, guys. I keep on misplaying. So we're boosting up to get rid of the disaster. That special summons another boy though. We still have the side, so we're kinda chilling. It's got just a sad, then Harua to pop the back row. There is an Unchained card, so it's gonna be able to summon another boy out of it. Triple monsters, so that's gonna be scary. Another one, the soul to pop my will, and then link summon in Unchained Soul of Rage before the end of the main phase. Fusion summon, another whale is coming, popping is quick link summon, Rage is recycling the soul, but we're chilling, you can't do nothing now. Now we got the wings though. First we started with the patchwork, getting the poly and the side. I didn't want to discard anything, so I went straight away with the wings. Double draw plus third draw, again, dog to get the penguin, so we got even more draws. He's got the Unchained to pop the dog, and he's got why? Because he wanted to avoid me going into the Dweller. So that was interesting. Castle Revelation though to get the boy, then Toy Vendor to discard the patchwork that is useless now because we already drew into all of our polymerization. Then a penguin though, special summon, and we can use penguin to summon also the bear. Then we go into the Dweller, so we can use the effect. No effect from the grave. Soul is coming, but we don't care because we can actually attack with the boost of Castle, as you can see right there. We do not have lethal, but we're searching because we also got a sight. Dweller again, no effect. Oh jeez, look at that. We got Toy Vendor to draw unfortunate Necrofusion that was discarded. Oh jeez, he's got the Drowning Mirror Force. I couldn't believe that, but he actually had it. Just a set card then. Then at this point we got the Toy Vendor getting a poly, wings to get even more draws. Finally, Necrofusion with the bear. We got polymerization to go into the tiger to pop that back rows. That back row that was an Unchained that he decided to activate because he wanted to summon from the grave, not from the deck. So he actually summoned the Soul of Rage out, so he could quick link summon with my Tiger. That was an insane play. But we still got the Necrofusion. Now it's his turn. He just got the Legend of Heroes plus 2k. Set card Battle Phase. As soon as we enter the Battle Phase, banishing King of the Swamp and the level 6 or higher Fiend-type monster for Alhero, Malicious Fiend. Needle Burst. Here it comes. Lovely. Now he's forced to attack. He can't choose. He has to attack. There you go. Popping that. He's got the boy back in hand. But that is an Unchained trap card 100%. So we can just attack. It was the last card of my deck. As you could see. That's how you do it, my boys. There you go. Last but not least, another super nice play against Darkfloyd. Why super nice? Because we have Sight and Penguin, and we're going first. I'm going second. So he starts with the skill, of course, getting the stuff in the banishes section. The Signet Mining to get the Bytron, as you will see. And Bytron has an interesting effect that can be activated after you normal summon it, tributing it. But toggle on as soon as you summon it. Guess what? MP Edge Imp Sight to go into the whale, popping the boy, plus getting a double draw. And again, my duel hasn't even started. So it's got the different dimension reincarnation. That's actually that guy is tough to deal with, so we have to pop it. We got the bear to begin with, getting the toy vendor out, so we could use the toy vendor, discarding a card to get the swamp. I actually needed that, so that was sad. We got the wings to draw two more Fluffal boys, but that is not good. Because now we can't do nothing eventually. Actually, we really can't do nothing. Penguin to special summon the Dolphin. Dolphin to get an additional toy vendor back. We send also the wings already. So for next turn, we're shielding. We special summon the dog, and then XC summon into the Dweller. What's the problem here? Is that we can't go past that, because the King's Castle can boost only Fiend-type monster, and none of these two is a Fiend-type. So that's the problem. At this point, we got the Wheeler, the Dweller, but it's got the effect failure to negate that. We still have to wait. We can't do that much. So now we can just attack the whale. We send that just because eventually if we drew the Necrofusion, we can summon the Malicious Fiend. We still got the Penguin. We got the Sight finally, but still wings to get even more draws. Toy Vendor for the Fluffal Dog. At this point, we got the Polymerization into the Cruel Will that can pop either the Phantom Dragon or the Field Spell. Penguin to draw even more, discarding the Patchwork that is useless right now, then setting the Necrofusion, going for lethal. Eventually if you had something, Necrofusion next turn to go into the Malicious Fiend. That's how you do it, my boys. There you go. So guys, that is definitely a nice way to play Fluffals. With the you can also, I guess, I bet you could also play the classic version, like the Edge Imp Retrofit, if you want to focus on stuff like Millennium Eyes Restrict. You could do that and play maybe even the quick play spell related to the boy. You could also play eventually another interruption that is the exclusive from the Structure deck. The Illusionist. The one that you can discard from hand in order to equip one monster your opponent controls to one of your Millennium Eyes Restrict monsters. So a version focused on Millennium Eyes Restrict could be even stronger because he has more interruption, but this is more fun, to be honest. So honestly, I love this with Havel Heroes. Probably this is the best way to play Havel Heroes somehow. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Don't forget, guys, today that you're seeing this, I mean, the day the video is published is Saturday, but tomorrow on Sunday, of course, Italy time, around 11 o'clock, maybe a little bit earlier, we're gonna stream again. So stay tuned for that, maybe trying to go for Cog. I don't know with which deck. We'll decide. Anyway, guys, thanks a lot for watching, and as always, see you in the next one.